Hey everybody, it's your boy Charles. Y'all probably don't know me, but just want to chime in. It's been a lot on my mind. Just the everyday hustle and everyday grind, but the whole thing with Nipsey Hussle, man, it still bothers me. The man's been gone now, how long now? Over 2 weeks now. They had his funeral last Thursday. Um, it's been a lot, it's time flies. Um, it's just crazy. But I want to talk about this video because what's heavy on my mind is hate. I live in South Central. I live actually 5 minutes away from where Nipsey Hussle shopping center is, from where he got murdered at. I live 5 minutes away from there. It's not walking distance, but if you're in the car, you can get there like in no time. And I feel bad because I've always wanted to go into that store. I passed by that store plenty of times going down Slauson. I'm like, man, I'm gonna stop in there. I'm gonna stop in there and get me a Crenshaw shirt. I'm gonna support the brother. I wasn't a big fan of Nipsey Hussle's music. I mean, I liked a couple of his songs. They was jamming. The dude had lyrics. He was deep, but I was really impressed. Even now, this is before he even passed away. I was impressed by Nipsey's brain, how he thought. I remember watching interviews of him with Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club and different interviews. His documentary he has on YouTube. I'm pretty sure everybody has already seen by now. I was watching those 6, 7 months ago before Nipsey left this earth, and I was just amazed by how he thought. I was like, if this dude blows up, he is going to change the minds of a lot of rappers. You know what I'm saying? On how to come correct. I was like, and then I found out he had a store right up the street from me. I was like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm support the brother. And I just kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, and then now he's gone. And the crazy part about it is that you could ride by there on any given day, and you can see. I think he drove like an Aston Martin. He had a black Aston Martin. He had a Phantom. And if you see, and I think all his cars are black. You can drive by there on any given day going down Slauson, and you'll look to your left or right going down there, and you'll see those cars, and you'll automatically know, oh, Nipsey must be there. You know what I'm saying? He'll be there. Sometimes he wouldn't be outside. He'll be inside one of his businesses, but I mean, he owned the strip mall. So you would see, if you've seen those cars, over here in South Central. Ain't nobody driving no $300,000, $400,000 Bentley. You know what I'm saying? A Phantom or whatever. Which brings me to Nipsey's murder and jealousy. It's funny. I was just telling a friend of mine about this the other day, about jealousy. And this was actually maybe a couple of weeks before Nipsey died. And I was saying that men are more jealous and they have more envy in them than women do. Women have jealousy in them as well, but it's catty. It's I don't like that bitch. I just don't like her. They may fight, they may argue, but it never gets to the point where they're gonna, kill each other. Men, when men have jealousy towards another man, it's wars that have been started from another man being jealous of another man's power. You dig what I'm saying? So the whole thing with Nipsey Hussle, it was pure jealousy. And I hate to say it, but black men, especially out here in LA, are some haters. It's funny, I was telling a friend of mine about this, maybe I would say about a month ago. I was like, black men out here in LA are, if they see you balling and you getting it, they have hatred in their heart for you, dude. You know what I'm saying? So when Nipsey passed, I was shocked, but I wasn't. Because I know how LA moves. These cats out here, man, are ruthless. I mean, even leading up before Nipsey's murder, I was hearing about people getting shot in their cars, gang members getting shot in their cars, stuff like that, off and on. If these cats out here in LA see you moving a certain way and you getting it and you getting paper, they gonna hate, man. And Nipsey tried to help everybody he could, but you can't help everybody, man. You can't. And that one person, you will help 100 people. That one person you say no to, that's going to be the one that's going to do you in. And it's sad, It's already hard for a black man to come up in America. Hard to just come up to get to that status that Nipsey Hussle and his brother Sam and them got to. And then you got other brothers that want to take you down. That man was not supposed to die like that, man. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be cherished, loved, and looked out for. And somebody asked me, "You think if this happened, if this was a Asian person or a white person, do you think the same thing would have happened?" I want to say I don't think it would have happened, but in a way, I think it would have happened. Hell, look at John Lennon. John Lennon got murdered on the street, shot down. And John Lennon used to walk amongst the people. He was a people person, and he used to go get his coffee every morning from his New York apartment. In the early '80s, he got murdered. I think it was late '70s, early '80s, he got killed. Right, just like how Nipsey got killed, shot to death on the street. Who's another one? Versace uh, got killed going to get his coffee and his paper and his magazines, just talking. Hey, how you doing, Versace? Around, he down on security or nothing. Dude ran up on him, shot him to death in front of his house. You understand what I'm saying? I just think that just men just envious of each other, man. That's what the problem is. Hate. Men hate. And it's funny, I've never been the type of person that I never could understand that. I've always been the type of person. I've been jealous of guys that were getting prettier girls than me. I never want to hate nobody. If anything, I use that as inspiration. Like, man, if he doing it, what is he doing that I'm not doing? Let me work on me. Let me get myself together. So let me see what's wrong with me. This dude, what's his name? Eric Holder, who shot Nick.